leopard. His feet were like the feet of a bear, and his mouth was like the mouth of a lion. The dragon gave him his power, his throne, and great authority. The beast is Barack Obama, and the rulership structure that is going to come in the name of Satan. Everything about the beast system will be in the name of Satan. Everything about the beast system will be oriented towards the kingdom of Satan. This does not mean that you can immediately opt out of that system because there's nowhere else on this earth for you to live. It is going to be a global system. No matter what video you're watching out there that tells you, oh no, the beast system isn't going to be anywhere because it's just going to be impossible to implement something like that. It's all going to be highly automated. It's going to be a highly automated, highly technology-oriented world. It's going to be so highly technology-oriented that they're going to kill a lot of people who are not able to adapt quickly to technology, the use of technology, which is why I strongly urge you, if you've got a grandma, if you've got a grandpa, if you've got disposable income, they're doing their sales and whatever, get your grandmother, get your grandfather, get your elderly aunts a tablet and gently encourage them to learn how to go to websites on their own and sign up on their own. Get them to understand how to use a CAPTCHA. You know what a CAPTCHA is? It's when you come to a page and you want to sign up, and then it tells you, are you a human? And then it gives you that little box of 9 squares, and it has a bicycle in it, and then they tell you click all the squares that have a bicycle. It's the final test because apparently robots and AI can't do that yet. Of course, that's not going to last long. Get them to know how to click the squares that have the bicycle or the squares that have a stop sign, and tell them you can't click empty squares that don't have a piece of the stop sign because then the robot will make that kind of mistake, so you can't make the mistake. Get them to practice with their email. Get them to practice with signing onto websites. Tell them to pretend they want to sign up for Netflix and do the whole thing themselves until it gets to the final page where they don't have to sign up. Get them familiar with using these things, because if these people fail these basic entry-level tests, Gen Alpha is safe, Gen Z is safe, even millennials, Gen X are safe. These groups of people have been working with computers a long time. But the older generation, a lot has changed on the interface of the internet. And if you're not spending a little bit of time, a lot of my subscribers are like, oh no, I just stay away from all that. Ma'am, you need to stop that. And I've been telling people to stop that nonsense for all the time I'm here. You're not John the Baptist to wrap yourself in a little piece of cloth and go and sit in a cave and just be humming nearer my God to thee. And then you think that's how life is going to be. There's going to be heavy emphasis on computers, heavy emphasis on all types of things that even some of them, some of these interfaces, they are difficult even for those of us who have been staring into laptops since we were kids. So if you are not familiarizing yourself with the world that comes, how to, without your son or your daughter, your granddaughter, or whoever standing next to you, to be able to fill in various portals, sign into various portals, it behooves you to do a little studying. It behooves you to spend a little time on a tablet to familiarize yourself with things that are happening, because I've already told you since the COVID days, if you are not going to do that, they're going to view you as literally obsolete material, and they are going to kill you. If you do not understand what a pogrom is, if you do not understand that I keep seeing and telling you of a future where the government will literally execute people and explain it away as old machinery that was slowing us down. If you didn't see enough in COVID and what they were doing in old folks' home and putting just harming people, then please bear in mind that this is the future that is coming. So this is the first banner scripture, Revelation 13, verse 1 and verse 2. And then the second one is from the book of Isaiah. Just a moment, please. It's Isaiah chapter 55, verses 10 and 11. For as the rain comes down, and the snow from heaven, and do not return there, but water the earth, and make it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower, and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that goes forth from my mouth. It shall not return to me void, but it shall accomplish what I please and prosper in the thing for which I sent it. This verse undergirds the first verse. The first verse that I read to you, that I've been explaining to you in the introduction about who Obama is and what you can expect to see coming in the future ahead of us. God is guaranteeing it. What I read to you is not from a comic book. What I read to you is not from Chat GPT. What I read to you in the first verse is from the Bible. Now God is telling you that just like rain and snow come down to do their work of causing the earth to be watered and to keep the natural processes, crops growing, filling the oceans from the evaporation that takes place from the sea, the rivers, and the lakes, they get filled again. God is telling you in the same way, the word that is coming from my mouth, both the written word in conjunction with the prophetic word that you receive here on the Master's Voice, God is telling you it will not fail because it's coming from his mouth. And these prophecies will not disappear no matter how much you wish, no matter how much you hope, no matter how much you ask. But Celestial, is there anything you can do? If there's something that you can do against the sun and the moon, then there's something you can do against Bible prophecy. Because it's Bible prophecy that I've been giving you. It's Bible prophecy tied seamlessly to Bible verses, opening it up to a modern audience, giving you